Unregularradio.com.
Unregularradio.com. A 24/7 online stream of everything regular radio doesn't offer.
Also without that wagging finger of corporate or Big Brother, this is Radio Unleashed. Unregularradio.com.
And you're back live on the air with Citywide Blackout, Unregularradio.com. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. Hope you're all enjoying yourself.
Woohoo.
Getting wasted already.
Yeah.
I forgot to wear green.
I did.
Damn it.
I actually
Get out.
completely forgot.
Out.
I don't own any green clothes, so...
I'm only a quarter Irish.
Oh, then, sorry, man. You don't count.
Yeah, only a quarter Irish, so...
Out.
Damn.
Do you need
Yeah,
a little
really.
more in you? No.
Oh, come on. That's our line,
Max,
Sarah.
how much Irish is in you?
I'm trying to hit it.
I'm half Irish, actually.
Half Irish.
Yeah.
All right.
And I got green on somewhere.
Right.
gonna
Your
say,
underwear
you're-
doesn't count.
Wait till later.
Later in the show.
Oh, wow.
She's hit on us and made a cat noise already. This
Wow. And all within the first minute. Not
yeah,
too shabby.
we should probably just quit now while we're
Yeah,
at
we
it.
should just turn the
I know.
mics over to Sarah.
No, wait. Put music on. Let's go have a party.
Right, we got rid of Matt Zappa to bring back Sarah Sparks.
It's a perfect day to do so.
I know, yeah.
Exactly.
I'm dressed in green, you see. Head to toe. almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Very cool.
Had my drinks already. So
Right.
that's why
She's
I was
already
like-
drunk, I can see.
I'm totally drunk. I'm sweating over here. I have
Sweating
my
away
water
the drunk.
Over here. What?
Sweating away the drunk.
I was like in my pores. He's like, it smells like beer on the train. I'm like, yeah, I smell like whiskey in my pores. Come. All right, sniff test. No, not for real. Fine, stay over there.
Brian
Down-
really
down-
got into that.
Down, Brian.
I'm drunk now.
That was serious.
You want to save money on drinking on St. Patrick's Day, you just hang
Smell
around
me.
Sarah's
Yeah.
parks.
When the cop pulls you over, blame her.
It's all her, officer. Well, Matt, you know what also smells good? Tacos.
Tacos.
Yes.
Burritos.
And
Burritos.
yes,
Burritos.
indeed. Tacos, burritos.
We've got something for the taco lover and the burrito lover out there, don't we?
We do. Well, we had something, and then we actually gave it away. But we have something more.
All right.
Yeah, two $5 gift cards to El Polone. We actually given already two away to our good buddy Alex Pickard. So congratulations, Alex.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Getting those tomorrow, getting his taco on. But we got two more to give away. We'll be doing that at 7 o'clock. So you can give us a call 617-606-4122. First come, first serve, folks.
Everybody loves tacos.
We all love tacos.
Everyone.
So give us a call, or you can post onto the Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Citywide Blackout. Or you can email me, max@citywideblackout.com. Either way, go get it fast, folks.
I'm mad that I'm ineligible because I work for the show.
Yeah, you're
But I can't
disqualified,
get my-
unfortunately.
I
have
get
the,
my free tacos.
I have the South Park song in my head now. From remember when Cartman was doing Jennifer Lopez?
Oh,
at the end?
jeez.
When you
Yeah.
Kisses.
Or when he went to Casa Bonita and dove off the cliff. Now we're getting on the South Park tirade.
Yeah, it's weird, huh?
They've
That's
got
2
new
hours right
episodes.
there.
Yeah. The South Park report instead of Citywide Blackout.
Ooh, that's a good
I'd
change
watch
pace
that
for
show.
us. You watch it, you listen to it.
Yeah. That too. I would stare at the computer screen.
I was going to
There you
say,
go,
it's on
there
the
you go.
internet.
Yeah.
You have to watch something by nature.
Right,
There
there's
you
that
go.
little
Internet radio.
squiggly line with the
Little
voice.
squiggly line. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we actually talk about our guests for the show, because we got tons of those.
Yeah, we got lots of people
We
coming
got
in.
lots of people coming in.
We're always like 3 microphones short. Have you noticed that?
We
and
do
it's not
seem
like
to
we
be-
don't have a lot of mics, but it's always about 3
We
short
always
of the people.
run short, you know? Oh, well.
It's a busy
okay.
room.
We can share.
We make it work.
Well, that's because we now have 15 co-hosts.
Yeah, someone's got to go.
Takes the pressure off of Max.
There you go.
Well, it's
I
just,
want to finish drinking, so
Sarah's like trying to leave. We're like
yeah,
keeping her in here.
she's like, I want to go drink. Come on.
I got a date tonight.
Woo-hoo.
all right. That could be the next half hour.
There you go.
With a leprechaun, I bet.
Jim Beam.
Oh.
I heard that guy's pretty popular.
We all know Jim. He's a good dude.
I make him popular. Yeah.
Right, so
Right.
guests.
So we have guests, I think, somewhere. So,
All right.
Well,
I
we've
stole
got-
the show again.
as always, we got ourselves a packed show for you folks. We get the folks from Together Boston dropping by. They're actually going to be here this week and next. And Together Boston, if you don't know, is basically like a week-long DJ fest with DJs from pretty much across like the country. They're gonna have like panels, all kinds of like parties. It's gonna be a great time. And then before that, Matt, you got your.
That's right. We're going to be doing the Independent Film Report for Boston, and this week we're going to be talking about a horror movie that's debuting, a supernatural thriller called Jonah Lives.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that, and we're going to talk about where that's debuting as well as some other stuff that's going on in Boston.
Excellent. And then before that, electro pop artist Michael Hensley got his new CD out. We'll be playing that on the show. But right now, we got our first guest of the show. He's looking really nervous.
Right.
Because he's sitting next to me.
Brian Aglowacki in the house, man. Brian, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
All right, cool. How you doing, man?
Very good.
That's right.
Made the trip up today.
Yeah, from all the way from Nantucket.
Yep, 2.5 hour boat ride and an hour and a half drive. Oh man!
Wow.
Just to get drunk sitting next to Sarah.
It's totally worth it.
Yeah, it was definitely worth it.
Totally worth
Well,
it.
it's St. Patrick's Day, so a trip to Boston is always worth it on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I was worried the roads might not be safe, but
A few hours they won't
little
be.
did I know it wasn't the roads I had to worry about.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, the roads are never safe in Boston, so...
True.
Yeah, we almost don't notice. It's like some
Yeah.
they might
We're
drive
just used
straighter
to it.
today.
We're used to it, you know?
You know,
Or
big
like-
dig for 16 years, like roads just disappeared. We're just used to
Like,
it.
whatever.
I actually got in an accident last time I was up here, so
Oh, man.
Really?
Oh, damn.
yeah. But I got a free car out of the deal, so.
Who did you hit, Donald Trump?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Here's
Yeah, Donald
You hit someone to steal their car? Is that it?
No, he hit me, and he worked for like Sears or something like that, delivering appliances. So I got a free car out of it, and I tried to swindle a free dryer out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Give me a
That'd be
refrigerator.
nice.
Come
Yeah,
on.
seriously.
Whatever.
Should've gone for that.
Definitely.
Right.
So you're originally from Nantucket.
Yep.
And now you're actually performing here in Boston.
Yep. I moved up last year because I couldn't take another winter out on the island, and yeah, and it was fun. I just got into stand up like a little over a year ago, and it's been going good so far.
Nice. Where have you been?
I've been working at Dick's Beantown Comedy, doing that thing. It's been a blast. He's been really good to me so far. I've done the comedy studio, which is difficult for me because I'm basically the dumbest person around, and that's right at Harvard. So,
Man.
yeah, I stick out like a sore thumb over there. But it's a fun, great room, good people over there, and got down to Foxwoods a couple times and worked, done some open mics and fun stuff down there, and just been trying to get it going. And I just started my own show on Nantucket. We do once a month. Going to do that through the summertime. So got some good guys up here that we're dragging down.
Yeah. Dragging down. I don't want to go to Boston.
In March we have to drag them. In summer they show up. On
Yeah,
the-
I'd imagine. You know, I'll go to Nantucket.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, Matt's already had one good joke today, so I mean, it's
Yeah.
2 or 3 more.
Maybe,
You're-
yeah.
you're
maybe you
there,
could join the show.
And that's my quota, anyways. It's 3. After that, I shut up.
It's more than some people.
8
have.
past 6, he's out of here.
Done.
Now,
So-
you must have jokes from being on, because I've actually, I don't think I've ever been to Nantucket, but I've been to the Vineyard, and a friend of mine always said that, like, it's fun to visit, but you can definitely tell the, quote, islanders, the people that live there, are a little more sheltered and provincial and a few other
What are you
odd
trying to
terms.
say?
Like, no, I mean, but now you've been in Boston, right? So this is,
Now I'm seasoned to the ways of the rest of the world.
I
You're
just,
official
I just mean
Bostonian.
as a comedian, you must have seen that around you, like
Oh, definitely.
A
So
certain,
how in Boston death hangs over your head at every minute. It's a little bit more laid back in Nantucket.
Well, it is. I mean, that's definitely true. But they're probably the people they're saying that about are people like me. But yeah, the Vineyards. That's like a separate. That might as well be another planet as far as we're concerned. We're so sheltered out there. But I mean, there's plenty of people to draw inspiration from with comedy and all that stuff. But yeah, it's a huge difference being up here.
yeah.
Walking through Cambridge in a hoodie and a Under Armour t-shirt. They're like, "Where's your scarf?" And I don't have one.
Wow.
And I tried to pick on my buddy. My buddy came down for the comedy show last time, and I tried to pick on him in front of my friends, like, "Oh, look at the scarf! It's Cambridge." And my friend's like, "Actually, that's a really nice scarf." Come on, it was a nice.
You just can't win, can you?
I can't.
He's from one of the islands.
Yeah.
Get him. We'll jump him after the show.
People are always like, "Do you have a school there?" I'm like, obviously not a very good one, but yeah, we go.
They must assume all like communications with like a shortwave radio.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You have a
Electricity's pretty
lighthouse.
new.
The paved road.
Everything still runs on whale oil. No, it's a great place to be from, but there's people that come there to visit and they never leave.
Yeah.
So, like, there's workers that come there to like do one plumbing job and they never go home.
Yeah.
Oh, that's scary. I mean,
Well, they're making the money,
It's like a horror movie. It's like they turn into.
Yeah, I just had Lamont Price down.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's
wow.
been in here, but
He has, yeah. We've had him on the show before.
dude is absolutely a monster. And
Yeah.
he'd never been to the island before. I think it was a new experience for him. He definitely was like, and this is the part of the horror movie where this happened. And then
All work and no play.
Yeah, exactly.
we met a guy, and he was like, this guy is going to be the guy who everyone thinks is the killer, but really he's going to come back and save us. He had it all planned out. He knew exactly which member of the cast was going to be who.
Well, Matt works in the film industry here.
Yeah,
You could
right.
probably
Yeah,
get
really.
this movie made
Yeah,
for
exactly.
Done.
They should go down for the film festival.
Who you're going to be, I wonder.
I don't know. I'm probably not in it.
You could be the funny friend. You died
Yeah.
early.
I'm the first one killed.
you. In Star Trek, that's the guy in the red shirt, right?
Exactly. Always the guy in the red shirt. He dies first. Every time.
What is this Star Trek you speak of?
Yeah.
We haven't got that yet.
You're just getting to like the early '60s reruns,
I
not
saw,
the like.
I saw this new movie called Casablanca. It's amazing.
They get that small independent film theater that just shows all the same movies.
Well, they did. They just rebuilt. The movie theater there, and it's huge now. So, I mean, this is a theater we grew up in, and then I went in there the other day. I said, "Well, how much is it going to cost for a movie? $50." And I thought I was being funny, and the kid was like, "Just about." So, yeah, I was like, "Oh man, no!" But it's a beautiful movie theater. They just redid it, and it's going to be great. We have a film festival there, and like Ben Stiller and all those guys come down, and Zach Galifianakis and all them. None of them talk to me or anything, but if they needed their grass cut or something like that, I'll help them out.
Oh man! So we were talking about what life's like down there. Now, what have you seen up here? Do we live up to all the stereotypes?
St. Patty's Day today.
Yeah, exactly right.
It's kind of.
Luckily, there's no drunk people walking.
Yeah, that might be a work in progress.
There you go.
Ask him in another couple hours.
You really?
No, I mean, I was always afraid of the city growing. I mean, literally, we never came up here for anything, so I was like scared of it. And no, it's pretty cool. It's all the same. It's kind of like a Disney World version of what you think it is. But at first, I was up here, I couldn't. Like every other city I've ever been to has like streets you can go both ways and all that fun stuff. And this one,
Oh yeah,
Nope.
we're not big on those. And
but no, I mean, I got used to it fast. And there's some cool people up here, so it's definitely worth hanging out.
Well, you mentioned Harvard Square too. I mean, I've been to Harvard Square a billion times, and I can still get lost at any given moment because everything's like a curve, a one-way curve.
Right.
Yep.
You know, and then when you come the other way, it doesn't look the same. You know, so yeah, there's
it's just always easier to get out and walk.
usually
Just
or
leave
take
your
the
car
T.
in traffic, which is why the traffic's so bad.
I just park at my buddy's house and I just walk like. Last time I was there, I walked like 40 minutes round trip in the rain. So like, I mean, bombed. I wasn't bombed. I bombed.
Had you smelled Sarah right before that?
I think I thought that someone was sleeping on a park bench that smelled. No.
Thanks. I'm gonna make out with you now.
Well, it is St. Patrick's Day, and I wouldn't surprise if that does happen to Sarah tonight, but because she gets crazy.
Can we
would
put
make
that
out
on
with
the
you, but I
internet,
gotta
like
drive home.
the Sarah cam, like the Sarah watch
Ooh,
cam?
that'll be awesome. The
Right.
Sarah watch cam.
Yeah, I think it might be illegal. Well, what
No,
if she
it's
signs
fine.
off on it?
It's
it'd be
cool, don't
okay,
worry
right?
about it.
Helmet-mounted camera.
I'll do it.
Nice.
Come on, let's do it. I'm serious. Follow me around for a day.
That's
The Sparks cam.
At the end of the night, I'll
That's a
just
much
be
better
staring
term.
down
Yeah.
at a glass.
yeah.
Stand down on the bottom of a glass.
Seriously, Unregular will sponsor that, right?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
pretty
we can
good,
do that. We'll make that happen.
That's a nice story. That's just be its own channel for like 24 hours.
Oh, it won't be pretty.
Now I'm fascinated. I was goofing around at first. Now I want this show.
They're like, yeah, definitely.
Just taking notes over
You know,
there.
PBS is doing all their sponsoring this week. We could probably have people call in, donate a couple $100 to this too.
Yeah.
There you go. Call in to
Get a
donate.
Sarah Sparks tote bag. It's got a bottle of Jim Beam in it.
Empty, but you know.
Right.
Yeah. Used.
Empty, broken. A little blood on the glass, but you know.
Note that says you should have been here earlier.
Yeah, really.
Thanks.
Well, how about instead we do the Brian Cam, because he sent us a couple clips here.
Oh yeah, let's listen.
That's
to
right.
boy.
So we got one from the Broadway Comedy Club.
He's gonna say my name wrong, but
Next up here, this comic also hails from Boston. Please welcome to the stage, Brian Glowinski. Here we go. That's what I'm talking about.
let me move this thing out of the way so you guys can see me. Any damn, that was easy. Let me do that one again. I like that, how that feels. Any parents in here tonight? Any parents? Yeah, all right, make some noise. Anybody that used to be a kid? Did anybody bring their kids with them tonight? You did? Where are they? Oh, you're not old enough to be her mother. I could get to flirting with you. Is that your husband right there? Okay, good. I'm taking her home. When I was a kid, I was like 14. My parents took me to a comedy club, and there was this really raunchy act on stage, and the guy was talking about how it's better to use your mouth on your girl to take care of her. You know what I'm talking about. And it was so bad. I was sitting between my parents, and I looked at my poor mother, and she had her face in her hands, and she was so embarrassed. And I looked over at my dad, and he was taking notes. That's the most awkward thing that ever happened with my parents, thank God. They never walked in on me doing it or anything like that. I never walked in on them. They walked in on me one time. My poor mother just put her face in her hand. She was so embarrassed, and my dad just handed me the notes. I'm trying to do better with my life, so I found a good woman, and I just got engaged last week. Thank you. Don't applaud too much. Some poor girl is stuck with this for as long as she'll have me. We were both came from other relationships, and she was engaged and I was engaged, and we met, and then nobody was engaged anymore, if you know what I'm talking about. When I proposed to her, I wanted to be really romantic, so I wanted to take her to the place where we shared our first kiss. I thought that would be really sweet, but her ex-boyfriend wouldn't let me in the living room. The first thing that happens when you get engaged is, like, your whole relationship, they're like, I love you for exactly how you are. And then you get engaged, and they're like, maybe we should change some stuff about you. I don't know why, but she was like, you want to lose some weight probably, and so you can look good for the pictures. And I was like, this is never going to look good in any pictures. Let me put it to you this way, honey. Depending on when we get married and how fast I can work out, you're either marrying Uncle Fester from the Addams Family or Steve the bouncer on the Jerry Springer Show. But I wanted to do right, and so I joined a gym online. It was a sim gym. No, I joined a gym and I started working out and all that stuff, and it just wasn't for me. It's just a waste of time. So I was like, I got to find a way to drop some pounds. So I just started smoking meth. That's not true. That's not even true at all. It was coke. Crack. They call it crack. The kids call it crack. I don't know. I looked like this when I was in high school. Can you imagine that? I lost my hair so early. I couldn't even kiss girls my own age because if I did, I'd look like a pedophile. That's true. How sad is that? The first day of school, it was awful. I went into, like, first little kid,
and somebody was like, "Look at this kid, look how fat and stupid he is." And I was like, "Dad, couldn't you wait in the car?" I've been sober for 4 years now. I just celebrated 4 years of sobriety. I did the non-alcoholic beer thing for a little while, but I finally figured out when paying a bartender one time that paying for non-alcoholic beer was like paying a hooker to come over and talk. Costs exactly the same, but you don't get a damn thing out of it. My name is Brian Glowacki. I'm going to give you back to your lovely host. Thank you, guys.
Very good, man.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Brian Agloweski or
Yeah, whatever. I've been trying to find a stage name, but I can't find a good one. There's already some Glow, a guy with the last name of the Glow or something.
You don't want to call it like the Glow, though, you know?
Yeah, but I gotta find one because it's never gonna be fixed.
No, because the glow reminds me of the gorgeous ladies of wrestling from the 80s.
Wow.
That's
right
definitely
there is
not
awesome.
me.
Very obscure reference. Thank you for that.
Well, see, if Matt Zappa was here,
What
he didn't
channel
know
was
that
that
because
on?
he was a wrestling fan.
That's true.
I was too. I don't remember that.
I don't remember.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, they weren't that gorgeous. That was the problem.
Well, then it would work for me. 'Cause I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not that gorgeous either. She's not drunk enough if she thinks
You're making Sarah giggle.
Yeah,
That's
really.
gotta be good for something.
drink up, I'll be gorgeous.
I think you're gorgeous.
Oh, let's get out of here.
She's already drunk then, I guess.
What are we doing? What are we doing this show for?
We're ready.
I don't know. This is wasting my time, man. It's St. Patrick's Day.
I know.
Soon enough, man. Soon
I
enough.
can't wait. Come on. Hurry
Hold
up.
on, Rummy. You'll get your fix.
I don't know. She left the room.
Okay,
and
Drinky.
I'm pretty certain she went out there and she made a few cocktails.
I did.
She came back.
You didn't share? Come on.
I know. I
Hey,
was
only
mad.
had
I
a
was.
couple nips, man.
I was expecting you to come back here with a few rounds.
Yeah.
You know, I was
Couple
going
shots.
to go to the liquor store and get us Jameson so we could all do shots together. But I
And?
ran out of time
Ah.
because I got drunk by myself.
I was gonna do something really awesome and unselfish, but then I didn't.
That sounds to be like
Then I
really, really
chose not
selfish.
to.
I
Exactly.
wanted to like share alcohol with you guys, but then I said, you know what? I'd rather just like share it with myself.
It's cheaper.
She's honest.
I can either buy
She's
one for
happy.
each of
There
everyone,
you
or
go.
I can buy 8 for myself. Drunk math.
That's a much better idea.
Yeah, somebody's got to take care of me.
That's
It
right.
would have been better if she said, but then I realized you guys are all a-holes. That would have been a better tag.
Well, you're an a-hole, but
She loves
Wow.
me.
I do love you.
I love
Trust
you
me,
too,
the
Sarah.
more we drink, the more we'll get along. So.
definitely.
But we should go do shots after work, after the radio show.
Oh, definitely.
Guys, you do know the show ended 2 hours ago, right? You can leave the room now.
We're live on the air, and I'm
We're live at 10 o'clock. Wait a minute. What? Hold on.
fuck.
Yes.
Right, there's nothing on after us. We could just keep going.
Yeah,
I was
we
gonna say.
probably could. The St. Patrick's Day show.
Yeah, I think we should get
Max,
extra
they actually canceled the show 2 years ago.
Max, you're talking into a microphone and no one can hear you.
He never noticed there's no cable.
Are you on the air?
wireless.
In my mind, I'm on the air.
Right, we could have just gotten you like one of those Fisher Price microphones I had as a kid.
Oh, the ones that you tune into 100.2 or something on the radio. Those are awesome. They had a
big
range
antenna.
of about 4 feet. Those were great. That was a big deal.
Yeah, it had
Yes,
the
it
big
was.
extendable antenna on the bottom of it, and then you know.
So, Brian, because we talked about off the air, we got to give props to your profile picture on Facebook
right.
is from the Steve Katzo show.
Yeah, definitely.
Steve's just an awesome guy. Me and just about every other band in the area has all played on their show. And how is that? Having 5 or 6 really high tech cameras in front of you in this little studio with the the David Letterman band on the side kind of thing. How was that experience?
I thought it was the Letterman show as far as I was concerned. But I mean, I think it's the same way in the with the comedy too. I think everybody who's up here has to go through that show.
Yeah,
it's one of
yeah.
those things. And it was one of the first things that I even heard about that was like, oh man,
Yep.
besides an open mic, I can open for the Steve Katzo
Yep.
it was the greatest thing. Not that it's not still, Steve.
Steve, if you're listening,
Call me. No, but it was great. It was so professional. And anybody that buys you pizza ahead of time is all right
yeah.
in my book.
We had lots of pizza.
Yeah,
in the-
but he was just great, and it was a pro show, and the band was fun and all that stuff, and it was, and that picture is actually the one good picture I have of myself because the mic is covering half my face.
Well, that and you're in black, and when in doubt,
Yeah.
black is the new black.
Whoever said black is slimming is full of crap.
Bullshit.
Yep.
It is if you're dressed entirely in black from head to toe and standing in front of a black wall.
That works.
Otherwise-
There you go. That's the way to go.
That's just creepy.
I think you're just a floating head.
Yeah, really. I'm Brian Glowacki, the floating head comic.
I had an ex do that to me before. That's
I can still see you. I know you're there.
I know you're still here, but you can watch.
And you got some shows coming up too, right?
I do.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got a show March 12th. What month are we in? May 12th? Sorry, May 12th coming up on Nantucket. It's called B Glow's Comedy Show. We do it like once every couple months in the off season, and then we're going to do it more often. And then June 23rd, we have Matt D, who everybody up here, I'm sure, I don't know if you guys know him, but he is absolutely amazing. One of the funniest people I've ever seen in my life. We're dragging him down there. It should be a good time, but we got some things going on up here. Got the studio again on the 23rd of this month, and hopefully do well over there. I'm still figuring this out. I'm pretty new at it, but what a great place, and I'm learning a lot so far over there. So
Nice. Very cool. What's been the best place so far?
Oh man. How can I answer that? They've all been great.
It's the one guy. He really sucks.
You know what it is? It's at this level that I'm at. It's the people that are making it. So
Yeah.
it depends who's in the room at whatever time.
Okay.
But there's some guys in this scene that are just awesome to like learn from. Danny Kelly is just one of. I mean, he's been awesome so far, and he's one of the funniest people. He did my first show on Nantucket the day after Thanksgiving, and people still won't shut up about him. They want me to get him back. I'm like, it's not like music. He's probably.
We actually got ourselves a caller. Don't mean to jump in.
All right.
Hello, you're live on the air with Citywide Blackout.
Hello, everybody. This is a caller who is interested in the Guar tickets if they still exist.
Oh, that's from the other show.
Sorry, it's from the last show, man.
You can go to Two Hot Heads on Cannabis. They have a Facebook group. You can check
Got
them
it.
out.
Their show is over, huh?
Yeah, they
Yes.
end at 5:30.
I got some John
Sorry.
Mayer tickets. I'll sell you.
But dude,
But do you want a taco?
tacos.
I love some tacos, but I can't eat cheese.
You can have it any way you want.
Sarah says
What?
that a lot.
You can have it any way you want.
I'll eat the cheese.
What kind of tacos are these? Are these
All right, stay tuned in till 7 o'clock, and we're giving a free giveaway.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock.
you're giving out a ticket for tacos?
Yes.
Free food.
Free food. Yeah, from
How do I receive these taco tickets?
We mail them to you in 7 to 12 days.
The tickets, not the tacos.
Not the tacos.
Tacos don't keep rolling.
I'm kind of interested for the novelty. I gotta be honest.
Yeah. All right. Well, then you have
What
to.
do I have to do? to get
Well,
them?
you gotta stay tuned. We'll actually be doing this later on at 7 o'clock.
At what time?
At 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Think you can
7 o'clock.
Yep.
listen
So-
for another half
I'll try to call in. I already called in.
I'll be waiting.
I don't know about the level of dedication I can have at this point.
It's tacos though.
We just established a connection that I don't even know what your show is called. What's it called?
Yeah.
Citywide Blackout.
Citywide Blackout.
That's right.
Did you guys do the blackout thing? Did you do that?
Sarah's almost blacked out right now.
I had a little too much to drink right now.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are gonna black out tonight, but I'm talking about the technical one.
We
that
did.
happened.
We started
Yeah.
that.
That was us.
It was Back Bay Blackout.
Yep.
Until,
Yeah,
years ago.
The
Oh, that's a different radio show, I guess.
Transformers fire there. You know.
Prudential Blackout.
Yeah.
Next time, guys, you'll get it.
All right. Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll try.
I love when the people that call in have to comfort you.
Yeah.
Next time.
You guys are doing good. You'll
at
get it
it.
next time.
Keep it up.
Keep a positive attitude.
Just keep it up, Slugger.
I think I need another drink now.
You can do it.
There you go.
When don't you think you need another drink?
Oh.
That's it.
So Brian,
Happy St. Patrick's Day, you guys.
You
I
too,
gotta
man.
go.
all right, man. Take care of
All
yourself.
right, bye.
Later.
Later.
Thanks for calling. Later.
So Brian, before we go, if folks want to follow you, where do they go?
They can go to my Facebook page, I guess.
Sure, why not?
That's Facebook. I don't know if you guys have heard of it up here. We have it on Nantucket. Facebook.com/Brian Glowacki Comedy. It sounds like it's spelled, so I'll spell it for you. GLOWACKI, Brian Glowacki Comedy. And if I can talk somebody into making me a website, I might have one of those by next time.
All right, sounds good, man.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Brian. Okay, we're going to take a break here. When we come back, Michael Hensley, live in the studio, and free tacos. We'll have that channel. Brian perked up on that one.
Yeah.
Love it.
This is Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com. Here is some Coffee Blue with Radio.
In amazement as I tell you how I feel. 10 points for honesty, minus 10 for sex appeal. And I sing, whoa, we all, cause the radio told me so. We all, and I feel, oh, we all, come on, feel I'm always wrong. So unaware, and though you practice making me feel like I can't breathe, I'm unarmed and I'm captured by your stare. So I'll stick around for the next trick up your sleeve, and all the while sing, oh, we all, cause the radio told me so. We all, and I feel, oh, I'm always wrong. And I don't know what to say, though I'm sure I'd make you laugh. If you promise me you'll stay, it's all I ask, and we'll sing, oh, we all, cause the radio told me so. In the center of the ring, the world's most ordinary girl, yeah. Watching amazement as I tell you how I feel. 10 points for honesty.
Broadcasting from downtown Boston, this is UnregularRadio.com.
And we're back. Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com. Your home for the best of Boston's local entertainment. I'm your host, Max Bowen, joined by Dave DeLuca.
Hey, guys.
And Matt Martino.
Hello, hello.
And Sarah and Jay vanished.
Sarah will be back.
Wasted.
Right, right.
Oh, well.
I'm guessing it's a cigarette break.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. In the meantime, we're gonna shift things to our next guest, Michael Hensley, electro pop artist.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Good. I'm very glad to be here.
Excellent. You've got yourself a CD release show coming up in April.
Yes.
All
and
right.
I have a show at O'Brien's Pub in a couple of weeks. So
nice.
Yeah.
O'Brien's cool.
Yeah.
The place has actually changed musically. I guess it used to be all about the metal, the heavy music. It's kind of changed things now.
Yeah, I think my show is going to be a mix. There's 4 artists. There's me doing electropop, and then there's a couple of world music people in the same show. So
dig it, man.
Quite a variety.
All right, very cool.
Good for the music lovers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Variety. We love that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. And you got your new CD coming out, which is called A Heart Mechanical.
Yes.
This is and this is going to be released at the show on April 13th.
It's actually coming out March 26th.
Oh,
but
okay.
April 13th is sort of the official celebration.
The official CD release.
Yeah,
Isn't that a Friday the 13th?
it is.
Whoa!
God, we brought it back to horror movies.
Wow.
It's one of those, good luck things by being bad luck.
I like it.
Good luck at the
it a
show.
thir-
Bad luck if you miss it.
Yes,
Make
exactly.
it a 13-themed idea, yeah.
That's staring bad luck right in the face and saying, I just don't care.
Bring it. Not scared at all.
Yep.
All right. Now, you CD here, which I checked out on your website. You're taking some pretty strong stances here on a couple of different issues.
Yeah.
Particularly with songs like "We're Here to Recruit Your Kids."
Yeah. So that song, I was kind of inspired a little bit actually by MIA's song "Paper Planes," where she's
That's
like,
right, yeah.
all I want to do is shoot you and take your money, and I like the idea of her taking a stereotype and not trying to dispel it, but actually kind of reinforcing it. So I'm like, well, there's a lot of people who think that the LGBT community is out to recruit kids, and I'm like,
Oh, wow.
well, all right, let's say that we're actually doing that.
There you go.
And make a song about it.
Hey, if everyone's gonna say it, may as well do it, right?
So, and then I just added the twist to it that we're here to recruit your kids to be whoever it is they want to be. So the idea that we're not trying to, make anybody like us. We're just trying to get people to be themselves.
What a terrifying concept. Right?
Yeah, it's scary.
God forbid kids do what you want to do.
Yeah. But
That's the platform of the Republican Party. Right?
all about personal freedom, absolutely.
Yeah, totally.
Definitely is. Now, you also said that a lot of your music has been inspired by your experiences with the Boston LGBT community.
Well, I mean, some of it is inspired by that. More so, it's inspired by just I love pop music a lot, but I kind of feel like it can be dumb sometimes. So nothing wrong.
That's too easy. It's
I've
too easy.
never heard about that.
I have never once thought that.
So
Pop music.
Oops, I did it again. Oh my god.
I love dumb pop music, but I wanted to write songs that to me had at least a little bit more substance to them, that I felt like I was communicating something worthwhile. So I always try to only write something I can actually stand behind, sort of from a message.
Now, do you find that kind of hard because most people don't really see a pop music as really having a message worth listening to?
Yeah, and I mean sometimes the message is just like we fell out of love and like it sucked.
There you go.
But as long as it's genuine, I think that works. But like another song on there is called "Life is a Disco," where it's really about treating life as being like a dance floor, and you better go out and actually dance and not stand on the sidelines the whole time. So I felt like that was a concept I really feel strongly about, like always going after what you're interested in. So.
Yeah, instead of just kind of like ignoring it and like pass you by.
A lot of people
it's like too hard or
they're just like, well, maybe I'll get to that eventually. Like, and I'm. You only have right now. You got to go for it. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Well, we actually I have your music here to play today.
Cool.
And this is from the new CD.
Yes.
And we're going to start with "We're Here to Recruit Your Kids."
Cool.
Scare people,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Here we go. We're here to recruit your kids. Michael Hensley, Citywide Blackout, on regularradio.com.
Push them away. You told them they were wrong for feeling this way. You blame us. You say we're corrupting your kids, but it's you who preach that love is a sin. We're here to recruit your kids to be whoever it is they want to be, to give the love they want to give, to live the life they want to live. To know we're on your side. We want you to trade your shame for pride. We want you. It's time to get angry. We want you. Come on and march with me. with me. With me.
Check, testing. Unregularradio.com, Boston's best online radio.
And you're back, Citywide Blackout, unregularradio.com. That was Michael Hensley with We're Here to Recruit Your Kids. Now, Michael, do you try to make like all your songs have like that kind of a message that's really going to like challenge people and kind of make them think twice?
Not always that challenging.
Sure.
Sometimes
I mean, that obviously takes a pretty solid stance.
Yeah. That song was really feeling kind of fed up with a lot of... there's been so many songs lately, like, Lady Gaga, Born This Way, the Katy Perry Firework, about... It's really speaking to people to feel more empowered, and I wanted to sort of take the angry route and be like, don't just feel empowered, get mad about it, and get fed up with stuff. So
I'm pissed off, damn it.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
is why.
And I just wasn't hearing that enough, so I wanted to kind of fill that space.
Nice, very cool. Now you've toured like all over, and you've had that, and you actually had the chance to play with a couple of local bands. On Young London and Freeze Pop, which are awesome,
which was great.
Yeah. What was that like? I mean, like playing with them.
It was really great. Freeze Pop was both the shows were at the Middle East, different shows, but Freeze Pop was really exciting because they just contacted me out of the blue and they were like, "Hey, we have this show. Do you want to open for us?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll do it."
So, well, we think, yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. So it's been really great to do that. I had a couple other shows around here. I had a show in New York at the Galapagos Art Space a little while ago. That was really great. Excited to keep doing more, hoping to be expanding further and going to more places.
Nice. Are there any other acts that you're really looking to perform with?
Oh, geez. Well, I was hoping. So I don't know if you guys know Sam Sparrow, but he's an Australian kind of electropop guy who has a show in April here, and I was really hoping I could get in as like the opener for the opener, but that didn't quite work out. But I think that would be awesome to do something like at a venue like Paradise or something like that, where opening for a more established act and getting exposed to that audience would be awesome.
Nice, definitely. Now, speaking of your audience. Now, your music, as you mentioned before, is really like taking some pretty like strong stances here. Do you feel that message is kind of like getting out to them, or do you feel that's like a little more of a challenge?
I feel like it's actually a benefit in this song in particular, because one of the things when you're an indie artist is that you have to fight so hard to get anybody to pay any attention to you. So,
yep.
So if you have something to say that is provocative in some way,
sure.
I think that is a great angle to get in. This song, when I was figuring out who I was going to work with to help produce and engineer the album, I contacted one guy who refused to work with me based on the content of the song, and I was like, "Well, that's that's pretty extreme."
Damn.
But it made me think. I think I'm doing something right, because if people are having a reaction. That's good. So.
It's good that they're actually like listening to the music and hearing everything you're saying. And it's like, no, sorry, I can't work with you.
Yeah,
it's against my beliefs or whatever, you know.
Yeah. So
wow.
Boy, are they strict.
Yeah, but it's better than musical apathy, right? When
There you
just
go.
nobody
Yeah.
cares in the first place. So there's something to be said for that.
Or it's better than them saying, well, you know, this sounds like it'll, you know, make money. Sure, why not?
Yeah. If
You pissed off the right people, so you're doing something good.
Yeah,
exactly.
There's nothing worse than you spend 1 million hours on a song and somebody listens to it and goes, eh.
that's the
I'd actually
worst.
prefer you hate it. Than eh, you know?
I'd rather get a really bad review than have it be ignored entirely.
Yeah,
It's like,
I'm with you.
Meh,
Yeah.
whatever. All right, why don't we take another music break, play another song here. Now, so we're going to play You Don't Own Me.
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
Spend all my time waiting, hoping that you pick up the phone. Dreaming of when this is easy, believing that you'll come around. And yet I know deep inside my mind that I am just a fool biding time, and for you it's all a power play, and it's time for things to go my way. I'm over you, yeah, I moved on, and the chains that held me back are gone. I'm not who I was before. You don't own me anymore. To keep your attention, denying that you're trouble for me. Fading into a shadow, losing my identity. And even when I want to push away, I turn around and beg for you to stay, but you never let me win the game, and now it's time that I refuse to play. I'm over you, yeah, I moved on, and the chains that held me back are gone. I'm not who I was before. You don't own me. I'm over you, yeah, I moved on, and the chains that held me back are gone. I'm not who I was before. You don't own me anymore. The only way to win is not to play the game. The only way to win is not to play the game. The only way to win is not to play the game. The only way to win is not to play the game. I'm over you, yeah, I moved on, and the chains that held me back are gone. I'm not who I was before. You don't own me. I'm over you, yeah, I moved on, and the chains that held me back are gone. I'm not who I was before. You don't own
OnRegularRadio.com, Boston's best online radio.
This is Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com. Bring the best of Boston's local entertainment every Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m. live. I'm your host, Max.
I'm Dave DeLuca.
I'm Matt Martino.
Jason Richard. Hello.
Guest host for the show.
Matt said it best, though. Matt just made his name sound even cooler than it was.
I did.
Yeah.
That was like, that got all like Don Pardo for a second.
Matt's not really like a cool name anyway. I mean, it's a good name.
Martino,
it's a good name.
Though, it flows. It's
yeah,
got
Martino. That definitely was.
That rolls off the tongue.
Matt Martino.
Matthew Martino.
I think he should change his name to Carlos. It'll sound better.
Carlos Martino.
Martino.
No, then I sound like I'm a drug like kingpin.
You're not?
Good and bad. Yes.
Carlos Martino.
I sell pixie sticks.
Hey man, those are drugs.
Those will get you high.
I thought you
Sugar
actually
high.
sounded like the world's most interesting man or something like that. You know? I'm not often on radio.
I don't always eat candy, but when I do, it's pixie.
Thank you for that.
I'm not always on the radio,
but when I am, it's unregular. There's a great
Oh my god,
tagline
that'd be
somewhere.
awesome. We should get that guy to do a spot for us.
We're out of here. We're
I'm
gonna go
sure
work.
he works cheap.
We're gonna go work on our advertising campaign.
In the meantime, we got Michael Hensley live on the show, who's doing his CD release show on April 12th.
13th.
Damn it!
Close.
13th.
No, you're gonna have
Friday
to.
the 13th.
Lucky 13th.
You're gonna have to
Lucky
move it
Friday
to the 12th now.
Yeah, no, sorry, you gotta move it.
We don't like being wrong.
Yeah, no. Do not correct the host. First
Okay,
rule.
it's the 12th.
Whoops, sorry.
And we also have some CDs to give away if you want.
Sure thing.
So if you like what you hear, give us a call 617-606-4122.
Caller 1000.
Be the 1,000th caller. That might actually take a while, Jay.
Well, if that one guy who wanted Guar tickets calls in 99 more times.
Hourly.
That'll take a while too, I think. So just give us a call again, 617-606-4122. You will be live on the air, so you can call, ask Michael a question, make a request, what have you, get a CD, or you can post to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Citywide Blackout. And give us some more details for the show on the 13th.
So the 13th is the CD release party. It's a night called Fur and Gold, and it's at the Alley in Downtown Crossing. Free cover.
Been there.
You come
Nice.
in. You could
Free?
earn a drink you could earn a drink. You could earn a free CD and have a drink.
Don't tell Sarah. She's probably
Maybe
there
I'll
now.
buy you a drink.
Oh,
while
we
you're there.
we actually have a caller.
Oh.
Hello, you are live on the air with Citywide Blackout.
Matt, did you just mess up his own CD release party?
Oh, no.
It's a mistake. Slip of the tongue. It happens.
Oh, God, like I said, I leave the show, it just goes to shit.
No, it becomes amazing.
Matt Zappa, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Matt Zappa calling from. Where are you calling from, Matt?
I'm calling from Delaware right now. My sister's baby shower. And by the way, I thought the kids' Babies Are Us earlier with a Necronomicon shirt on and scared the shit out of me. 20 parents in there. Oh.
Matt, I have some bad news for you. You can't get the Guar tickets. They're gone.
And you can't get the El Plone cards.
Well, yeah, that's only because you work for the show, but we're still giving those away.
I am not on the show this week registered. I technically am not a host, so I can get those tickets.
No,
I
you
want my
can't.
burrito.
We are kind of more like free agents than
Yeah,
That's a
Zappa,
I'll back you up on that one if it goes to court.
Hey, you know what? I hold the cards. I hold the power.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm not even on the Facebook yet.
It's a dictatorship. We finally heard.
So how's everyone doing today?
It's St. Patrick's Day.
What's up with all the divas?
Boston.
We're doing good. We're doing good, man. How are you doing?
I'm all right. It's just weird to not be in Boston on St. Patrick's Day. People are still sober.
I know, odd, isn't it? It's 7 o'clock. Folks are like, not wasted. What the hell?
Well, it's more than just a Boston holiday, right? I mean, is it just not a big deal anywhere else?
No. I don't think so.
Nobody
It's
even
not.
talk about. This is not the only place in the country with Irish people.
Well, like
is it?
New England, I guess, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's kind of the
Well,
the
capital of drinking,
center,
apparently.
but-
Let me put on my historian hat
Well,
for a second.
didn't,
It's
like-
actually Evacuation Day in Boston, so it was considered the day when the British, left. That whole Battle of Bunker Hill, and then they took over Boston.
That's right.
And they left
Wow.
on March 17th, which I think was just an excuse to drink anyways. And then when the Irish got here, they're like, we could put these two together and have something really incredible.
Well, what about New York, though? It's got to be a big deal in New York, too, I would think. I mean, there's a couple of immigrants that went from Europe to New York, right? And
I'm not
didn't they
sure.
build
I mean-
a big statue and everything right there?
That's the funny thing, because I know there's Little Italy, there's Chinatown, and there's certainly areas there's a Hispanic area like Spanish Harlem. I don't know if there's an Irish neighborhood in New York. Someone call in and correct me.
Yeah, call in,
I'm
correct
I
him.
don't know.
On the history question, when it's 7 o'clock on St. Patrick's Day. Good luck with that.
Well, someone with Irish pride should definitely
There you go.
stand up for
Say,
his
I'm-
people.
There's got to be, yeah, whatever.
Somewhere.
He'll probably
Why?
be drunk and not be able to dial the phone today, but that's...
Matt, on your way back from Delaware, go through New York and see if there's any
Yeah.
Irish people.
Could you just ask Irish people where they live?
First off, I will not go back to New York again. And second of all, has there been any drop kicks on the show today?
Hell no.
No, we've not played any drop kicks. You kidding me?
No, you
Thank
know what? They're
God.
They're going to get enough play elsewhere, and you know what station
Way too
those
much.
are.
Matt, I don't know why this is Nickelback show. You know that. That's all we ever play is Nickelback.
The Butt Rock Hour.
By the way, did you get me that Hooba Stank hoodie that you promised me for only 19 and a half?
Dude, I'm sorry, it didn't come up in ladies' medium. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know you let
Oh,
to
that was-
accentuate off a little gut in the bottom.
Oh, damn.
Zappa won.
Wow, Zappa. That's just harsh,
up.
man.
That's okay. I bought him a Pixies tank top, so...
Yes, and I'm wearing it right now.
I know, we've got a bed now in here, Matt, so it's like a boudoir. I don't know how that happened here.
That's the way we roll, you know?
Yeah, we've got a place to sleep. I figured they just figured people are going to get drunk and pass out.
I'd be a little afraid to take one of those black lights to that bed, like in the series.
Wow, that's an interesting pattern.
Just getting ready for unregular station number 5, the porn station.
It's a great...
and Sarah's
Dude, no, we're talking about that, having audio porn, just
Absolutely.
streaming on one cast. You rent out one of the rooms, and it just has a bunch of mics set up, and just go off and go to town.
There you go.
I would listen to it.
Unregular porn audio, definitely.
Oh, my God.
Speaking of porn, Sarah Sparks is back.
Excuse me.
Wow.
What are
Wasted.
you implying?
That's harsh. That's harsh. That's harsh.
Sarah, we all saw the picture of you in the red bustier.
Wait, who is this?
Who do you think?
Dad?
That's gross. Okay.
Whoa.
You're fired.
That's Zappa.
Oh, hey. Where are you?
I'm in Delaware, honey. I'm at my sister's baby shower.
Oh, I miss you.
Sarah,
I miss you too, honey, but yeah, honestly, that red bustier.
So,
Really?
next week it's you and me, huh?
Oh,
Or the
wait,
week
we're using that bed that's in the room?
Not quite. It's the week after. I
yeah,
won't
the
be
week
here.
after I think I'm
Sorry.
not here.
Yeah.
But
I'm waiting for you.
Matt, I'll have you know, somebody actually thanked me the other day for clicking like to Sarah's picture because he had missed it previously. And, I actually got a thank you note because me clicking like stuck it on the news feed.
I'm going to have to check this out. I don't
Oh my God! Did you take it down?
I know, it's up there.
Oh, okay.
All right, wait.
Oh, so if you want to see my butt,
It's not.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't we want to, you know?
It's not just the.
I
butt.
stare at it. Why do you think I was really late today?
That's a good excuse, actually.
Jim Beam, my picture. Yeah.
There you go. Anyway, well, folks, we were approaching 7 o'clock, so one thing we guess, Michael Hensley for joining us today.
Who you completely screwed out of the last 7 minutes of his interview.
You know what? Zappa called in. Yeah, really, huh?
Can we at least plug his shows one
We
more
can
time?
definitely plug his show.
So you're playing
Hey, I was the one who came in and corrected the show, all right?
So you're playing on the 11th?
Come on,
April
man. I got to do this by proxy.
April 13th?
April 13th is the album release. April 1st at O'Brien's Pub in Alston is my show. And my CD, Heart Mechanical's out March 26th. You could follow me on Twitter, ElectroMichael, and Facebook.com/ElectroMichael.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you. All right. And, folks, we still have CDs to give away if you want them. You got to call in 617-606-4122. We'll mail them out to you. Or you can post onto the Facebook onto the Facebook page, facebook.com/CitywideMax, or email info@citywide.blackout.com. In the meantime, here's one more song, Heart Mechanical. And when we come back, Jonah Lives.
That's right.
All right. Thanks, this is Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com.
Love and pain, just lines of code. Love and pain, just lines of code.
Unregularradio.com.
Unregularradio.com. A 24/7 online stream of everything regular radio doesn't offer.
Also, without that wagging finger of corporate or Big Brother, this is Radio Unleashed on Regularradio.com.
And we're back on Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com. It's kind of a packed house now. Jeez.
We got lots of
things
people
got
here.
slammed, huh?
Yeah, this is great, though. We've got lots of people going to be making some awesome contributions.
Definitely. But before that, we got ourselves free tacos to give away.
Free tacos.
That's right. This comes to us courtesy of El Polone and MassBytes.com. And Sarah's over there somewhere. Sarah?
Hi.
So we got two $5 gift cards to give away. If you want them, you got to call. You got to call 617-606-4122 to claim them. And or you can post on the Facebook page, facebook.com/Citywide Citywide Blackout, or call or email me info@citywideblackout.com. And anything else I forgot to mention? Nope. Okay,
Everyone
so
loves tacos, so
we all love tacos. We actually already gave away 2 of them last week, so we only got 2 left.
There's more to give away.
That's right. So you want some burritos? You want some guapos or what have you?
There you go. Call in.
617-606-4122. Oh, we actually got ourselves a caller. That was fast.
It's probably
Hello. Hello. Yes.
Did I win?
You did. You did.
I did. Yay! And my daughter's there right now. Jonah lives.
Wait. Which one's your daughter? Oh,
Nicole.
Oh my God.
So,
do I still win?
You still? Yeah. You still win.
So,
good.
You know when you're on TV and you actually want to say hi, Mom? You can actually say hi, Mom on the radio.
That's awesome. Wow, this is great.
I'm on the radio. I mean, the computer.
So you can introduce everyone here because we haven't gotten to that far in yet. It's funny, we hear the delayed return on the
Hi, Nicole.
Hi, Mom. You have to turn your radio off, though.
Yeah, we can hear it.
The weird delay echo here, huh?
This is like 2 mirrors side by side.
Yeah.
You see yourself like a million times.
What?
All right, Mom. I think they have to let you go now. Thanks for calling.
Wow.
I guess so.
Well,
you're getting some free tacos. So
there you go. So
here's the beauty of it. You don't have to give us any of your contact info. We'll just ask.
Yeah, we'll just give it to Nicole.
You can just get it all from her.
Yep.
There you
She knows
go.
Exactly where to send it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That's so cute.
Wow.
That is so funny.
That was an awesome.
She did not hesitate to call at all.
She you know what?
She never wins
She had that
anything,
ready.
so
She
she
was
figured
like,
Yeah, exactly. She's like, boom, call.
Well, she's a winner because she's your mom.
Of course.
Oh.
Her daughter is going to be
Oh,
a
jeez.
great film.
What a sweet
First, we get out. As you know, we talk about independent film here on Citywide Blackout, and our friends who did 40 West, they were on here a couple of months ago, but they're going to have 2 more showings this week. March 20th at the Brattle Theater and March 22nd at the Regent Theater. So go check those guys out. But we're here today to promote Jonah Lives, and we have here the director. Lewis, why don't you talk about a little bit about this film and who you brought here today with us?
Well, how you doing, everybody? I'd like to introduce my cast, of course. To my left is James Barrett, who plays Tony. We got Jocelyn Padilla, who plays Barbara. We got Nicole LaSala, she plays Lydia. We got Rob Roy, he plays Johnny. We got Caesar, Jonah himself, Pereira. And we have also Aaron Peasley, who plays Jesse.
All right, we've got enough people here to be cast and crew, so we could make 2 or 3 movies while we've got them all here. So so we want to talk a little bit about this movie without giving away too many spoilers. Tell us a little bit about what this movie. It's a horror supernatural film.
Well, basically, it's like an EC comic. I mean, I'm not too sure if everybody's familiar about that. With that, I mean, Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, that type of fairy tale parable with a little bit of morality playing in it. And it's about this old guy that got murdered by his money-grubbing wife, and who somehow becomes a spirit in the Ouija board land. And these kids whip out a Ouija board and start speaking to him, and before you know it, he's chasing them around in the cellar.
Wow! All right. So what were your inspirations for this here? Like, why did you want to make this movie?
This thing started in 1982 as a short film, Super 8mm project for Cinemagic magazine. I don't know, you may be familiar with that.
Yes.
It was a sister magazine with Fangoria at the time.
That was before Fangoria, wasn't it?
It was right around the same time. Starlog.
Started around, Starlog.
Starlog, and then...
Wow, we're going way back.
Yeah, definitely.
Our audience is like too young to remember.
So I tried to raise $1,000 to do this thing on Super 8. It was a 17-page script back in the time, and my family was all, yeah, man, do it. Let's do it. Let's go. But when it came to time to ask for money, everybody said, what are you, crazy?
Yeah, look, I gotta go. Sorry.
That's true of life in general.
Yeah.
That's basically what happened. I mean, and then... So 30 years later, the dream never died, and I looked at my partner, Gary. I says, man, we've been wanting to do this. We got involved with this rap hip-hop artist, Sandro G. We started doing some videos for him, and that really brought the fire back alive. I dusted off Jonah Lives, which had ballooned to a 64-page script. Caesar can remember. Back in 1992, when we tried to get it off the ground with family and friends again involved, but I just felt that the performances would not be there. So it died again, and then, like I said, the dream doesn't die, and then we continued, and then years later, got involved with Sandro G, and looked at my friend Gary. I says, man, this thing's got to be done, and I think it's the time. So we dusted off the script, rewrote it. I sent it off to Brink Stevens. I'm sure everybody's familiar with her. And she gave me a little bit of consultation on the script. I rewrote it once more, and I sent it back to her. She says, man, it's there. She wanted to do it, and started looking for money here and there. And the family members this time around, they said yeah. So we raised the budget, and we went out and made the movie.
That's always good when family members actually, support something you do, as opposed to my family members. Still waiting for me to get a real job.
Oh, yeah.
As opposed to
Oh, by the way, they talked to us and they said,
Yeah.
That's actually going to be their next.
Get a real
movie.
job.
Your independent film stuff. You're going to learn and get a real job. Sure, you've all heard that one. So this started off as a short film. What made you want to make this a feature? Was it you felt like the story was deeper and you needed to go
I was
further?
like I said, I had consulted with Brink Stevens, and we were able to get the script to a fully fleshed out story. So felt it could be told in a feature film format, and that's the way we shot it, and that's the way we went for it.
Wow, very good. Well, I always like to see people make their first feature film because I really feel like that's when you become a filmmaker. Short films are great, but students make short films. I really feel like the process of becoming like a real filmmaker is to make a feature film because you've got to think long term. And apparently you've been thinking long term. How long has this been? Since 1982? You've been kicking this around?
Yeah, 1982 was only a short
Some
film
of us
project,
were
like I
born.
said.
That hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
later.
Let's hear a little bit from some of the actors. Nicole, since we know you and your mom, and we know your mom is listening right now.
Hello, Nicole's mom.
You certainly don't want to disappoint her because she's listening in to hear the Nicole show. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you did in the movie?
I play the character of Lydia, so she's one of the 6 teens that sort of makes this connection to Jonah in the film. And her character kind of changes a lot throughout the course of the film.
She's bipolar.
She's a little bipolar.
Kinda crazy.
Very fun to play.
Well, and there's a great picture on Facebook, and the caption is "Something is not quite right with Lydia."
I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
She looks a little psycho.
It's actually a very expressive. Now I'm curious. Now I got to see the movie to figure out what's going on.
There you go, right?
Yeah, if you hear that laugh in the trailer, that's her. So that kind of
You got the creepy laugh part. That's got to be.
Yeah, I didn't know I had that.
Awesome.
So I'm assuming you're a method actor, and you actually went crazy just.
I did. I was just kind of really evil to everyone. I was terrible to be around the whole time.
The tricky part, I would think, is getting out of that character back into real life. Right?
Well, we'll ask her mom how far off the character really is from Nicole. So might be she wasn't doing as much acting as we did. We'll have to see now that we have this line to her family. So let's hear around from some of the other folks. Just jump in, whoever thinks they've got something to contribute here. We've got so many of you. We want to hear from you guys.
Or if you have a relative that likes tacos.
Who doesn't? They missed out, though,
Yeah. So you play Jonah, right? So let's hear what's this character about? It's called Jonah Lives. So we want to know what.
And he was the original, supposed to be the original Jonah, and still today is the original Jonah from
20 years ago.
Script, 20 years ago.
1982.
So you do remember 1982? See, they.
1992.
1992. Okay, yes, that was when it became a feature, right?
Yep.
So you've been studying this character for a while.
Oh yeah, long time.
Zombie walks down.
Long time. I got it down packed.
So explain the motivation.
Yeah.
The walk.
Why does Jonah live? We said he was treated badly, so by his woman.
Yeah, she was bad. That. I don't know.
It's tough without giving too much away.
Yeah, you don't want to like reveal too much.
I don't want to say too much.
Did you have to draw on your own life experiences of being treated badly by women? That's what. Because I could do that.
I think I go through that now, so I'm
Well, I
My
actually want
work's
to.
not here, thank
I just want to mention something. Dave, you were actually looking at the photos. This one here, which if you go to the Facebook page, you can see. Holy crap!
Is that the one with the blood drenched crazy one?
Yeah.
That's yeah. So and I'm sure nothing makes for better radio than us talking about pictures.
Yeah, that you can't see.
So if you want to play along at home, just
that wasn't from this movie.
go to the
No.
How did that picture squeak by?
Some unlucky person wandered onto the set, and we did this to him.
Showed up like that one.
Yeah, if we really want to talk about worst experiences and worst days on set ever filming in my life, take a good look at that picture. I feel sorry for anybody that has to wear contacts because those are the most difficult things to get in.
Oh, really?
I'm also psyched to see the behind the scenes with the big jug of fake blood. I always wondered where you got that stuff. It actually comes in big 4-gallon containers.
PAs. There's your answer.
All I was thinking was a big jug, like somebody was just going to say, all right, just close your eyes, we're going to throw this on you. But nope, they came full-fledged with actually a fire extinguisher.
Wow.
Yep, they take the fire extinguisher, they hook it up to some bucket, and it was one heck of an experience.
Wow.
It was pretty much close your eyes and we're going to douse you with a fire extinguisher.
There we go. There's a giant.
Oh, I'm Tony, by the way.
I can't keep track. There's like 9 people now.
Fake blood looks a lot better than it used to. Remember, the old movies? It was really usually
like chocolate syrup,
or it was just ketchup. Kind of.
A lot of research has gone into fake blood over the few years, and
It's actually Dick Smith's recipe from 1972.
Is it really?
Wow.
It's tasty stuff.
Yeah,
they actually had that exact batch made up in 1980 for this specific time. And they're like, it's better with age.
It's fake and it's still congealing. It's awesome.
Good year.
It actually appears to be, it's being analyzed in this picture. It's actually kind of being studied to see, that looks good enough, I think. That's cool.
Is that Ben?
Yeah,
That's Ben Bornstein.
Oh, right. So
And we
got
did
some
hire Ben
top-notch
Bornstein. Oh, yeah. Top
special
notch.
effects going on in this film
Top-notch.
here with all this blood. So
Yeah, I think we were all pretty impressed with how well it looked.
I know, right?
awesome. So when is this film coming out? We've got some dates coming up. We want to hear about those.
We are premiering in April 22nd. We got a 7 p.m. show that's currently sold out. 9 o'clock's Filling Steady, and it will premiere at Lincoln Mall, Rhode Island, at Cinema World.
All right. So now that you've got these sold out shows, hopefully we're going to see it elsewhere.
Yes, you will.
Lots of people want to see this thing.
Our next show will be July 28th in Fall River, BMC Durfee Nagel Auditorium at the high school.
All right.
That's a big
Nice.
venue for us.
All right, you're going to get this into some film festivals too. We hope so. We're going to see you
Definitely.
guys all over the place.
Hey man, why don't we give folks a preview of this? We got the trailer here.
Let's have that trailer up.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. Jonah Lives.
Straight up.
Looks like my mojo's stronger than yours, Francis.
Looks like the game's finally over.
What's that for, Bob? Hey, you see God couldn't afford the rent, so they tossed him out? Let me go upstairs and get the game.
A game?
Not just a game. Mind blower.
So mysterious.
Some party. This is better than we got downstairs.
God, he's so freaking handsome. You don't belong upstairs. Lighten up.
Say on. I'm not playing with this devil shit.
Cheers.
Stop! He killed him!
If it's donated, we can't get through.
Listen.
I think something's wrong.
Shut up.
Listen. Help!
3, Mississippi. Square. 4, Mississippi. Cross my heart. 5, Mississippi. 6, Mississippi. Up to that. 7, Mississippi.
Very cool stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we back?
We're back.
So we can. Nicole does have a very scary laugh.
She does. She has a very dark laugh.
Yeah, your mother is
That
definitely proud of
indeed.
Yeah. or she's thinking, wow, that's a terrifying kid I got.
What did I do wrong?
She's like, oh
I raised
my
her to be
god. She's like, I'll just give her out the taco, gift cards instead.
Oh yeah, she'll be happy.
Yeah.
We got a whole bunch of people here. We're talking about Jonah Lives, this awesome horror movie that's going to be debuting in a number of places in and around New England in the next few months. But we got a bunch of actors and actresses here, so we want to hear from you guys. We were just looking at a picture of Jocelyn and how she was like a kind of on the looked like a little scary, like something was going to jump out at her. Why don't you talk a little bit about what you do in the film?
Well, my character's Barbara. She's also part of the whole 6 group of friends. Best way to describe her is definitely a girl that's going through a transition of being a girl to woman. A lot of inner battles between what she used to believe in religious-wise and what she needs to believe in now with this whole story that's going on. It's about faith. It's about...
A little bit of a change in
She definitely goes through an overall arc. She goes from very submissive and kind of very quiet, spirited to we need to fight for
All right.
We need to fight.
Time to rock.
Yes.
I like that. I like that in all my women.
Well, all your women?
Yeah.
Most of them. So we got a couple other people here. We're going to bring up Rob. Rob, let's hear from you. What do you do in this film?
Well, I play the character of Johnny. In the group, thanks, Caesar. In the group of friends, he's kind of like the goofball, class clown type. He's never really taking anything seriously. He's just always like making jokes. Like he suggests playing strip poker. Like he's that type of kid. Even when things start to go weird and wrong, he just thinks it's one of their friends just goofing off. So yeah, he's that type of guy. Everyday class clown.
All right, we've got a whole mix of people, and Aaron, we haven't heard from you yet. What's your contribution?
Yeah, I play Jesse, and I think the best word to describe Jesse would be virgin. But he's like fun-loving. I get to take my shirt off. I mean, like it's
in a horror movie, that's good.
Yeah, right.
That's
to
primarily
show them what they want.
That's primarily why we had a sold-out 7:00 show.
Yeah, pretty much. Something like that.
The shirtless version.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I think that'll get Nicole's mom into.
She
wasn't gonna go before. Now she's thinking about this.
She's taking Aaron out for tacos.
Big spender on the date.
This is making her whole night, by the way.
Yeah, really.
Mom is being said on the radio.
The best part is we'll have you download the podcast and you can
Oh,
everyone.
Nice.
You can listen to it over and over again.
So I'm almost sad we don't have a Ouija board. We could have had you guys.
Right? Yeah, too bad.
We don't want to do that. We learned our lesson.
Yeah, didn't work out so well for you.
I tried to warn you guys.
Yeah, you did.
There's definitely some evil spirits here. They had Guar in here earlier, so there's probably some sort of demonic residue. It's not a good idea to try to bring about the evil spirits, but
True.
Yeah, so
I'm okay with that.
We have a few minutes left here, right, Max? Let's talk again about where this is going to be.
Okay, so the where, the when, the how, the why.
The where, Lincoln Mall, Cinema World, Lincoln, Rhode Island. 7 p.m. show, like I said, sold out. Sorry, folks. 9 p.m. still available.
What's the date?
April 22nd.
Where can you get tickets?
They're online, www.jonahlives.com. Thank you, James.
Okay, so finally, I'm going to have anyone here who wants to jump in. Tell me, why should people come see Jonah Lives?
I mean, I think we just covered that. Aaron shirt.
Take my shirt off.
Well, aside from that, that's a good enough reason. But aside from that,
Who had the scream in that clip? That was just.
We both had some.
Because that's always key, right?
Yeah, we all
in any horror movie, you've got to have at least one person with an awesome scream.
We both scream
definitely.
equally amounts.
Yeah. It's tough to scream when they want you to scream.
I know, right?
Come on, I was being
Yeah.
dragged by
It
my
has to scream.
feet.
Which was an awesome scene.
I don't know if you
Scream
heard that,
James
but
being
that's
dragged.
actual footage of my nails on the carpet, and they were black for probably a couple weeks after that. So
and
that was
was
the
it you
first night
who grabbed the
James
shovel?
No, that was.
that's me.
Was you? I love that part.
I'm pretty
Grabs
sure.
the shovel. It's like, all right, it's skull bashing time.
A fire extinguisher full of blood, that would make me scream, I'm pretty sure.
Well, sure enough, obviously, I'm the one who's completely against this whole thing and ended up, well, you'll find out. But it was fun. It was a great experience.
There you go.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Something totally different. It's not. There's no horror movie out there like this. So definitely.
Not just
check it out.
Yeah, not just that. I mean, Louis had this dream and this passion that's been going on for over 2 decades now. So I mean, if everybody could go on the site or just go on YouTube and take a look at the old trailer from 1993 and see how much things have evolved and how much things have changed, and then I mean that alone is motivation to see a director's dream going from how many years since he was 16 years old in the making. How many years now? We're not going to talk about your age, Louis.
Don't reveal it. So it's only been about 5 years, right?
A little indie that
Only as
could.
old as you feel.
That's right.
But I mean, it's a lot different from a lot of directors who produce and write everything within 5-10 years or whatever. I mean, this is a whole 30-something years in the making. So it's come a long way, and it's something that we're all very proud of, and I think Lou should be proud of it. People definitely going to have to go check it out.
I think a good reason to check it out is films are often successful because of the characters. People fall in love with the characters. I think the character development here is essential. Yeah. I think the characters that Lou wrote were just great. That you really fall in love with them. They're all very different caricature types.
They're not one whatsoever. They have all different types of layers.
Yeah, they all experience some sort of change throughout.
And you definitely get a sense of, and I think this was both in the writing and as what we did as an ensemble. You get the sense of camaraderie, both in the group of 6 friends, but also I feel like the viewers will get a sense of camaraderie with the characters.
Great. So where can we find you guys online?
www.jonahlives.com. Check out, click on enter the site. Yep, please fan us on Facebook. The Jonah Lives webpage, Jonah Lives
And then we have
movie
Lugar
webpage.
Productions on Facebook as well, so definitely like that.
Yeah, and you guys can take a look. They have a whole breakdown of each member of the cast, each member of the crew, a little bio about each of us, and you can visit the store, purchase merchandise, purchase tickets under the store, and do that. So definitely check out the website, www.jonahlives.com.
Yeah.
All right.
Preach.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Thank you much, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a little break here, and when we come back, Together Boston, together here at Citywide Blackout. This is Satellites Fall with The World Outside.
UnregularRadio.com, Boston's best online radio.
You're listening to Citywide Blackout on UnregularRadio.com. And folks, if you missed out, you had your chance for some free tacos. But they're gone.
Tacos.
But that's okay because we are still going to talk food with our special guest for the show, Sarah Sparks, founder, CEO, creator of...
And president for life.
And president for life. Yeah, we can't forget that. President for life of MassBytes.com. Sarah, always good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
And what are you talking about today? I know we've been talking a lot about our good friends over at Tasty Burger.
Oh, actually, they have a special today, and
That's
it's
right.
a corned beef cheeseburger, hamburger. It has like corned beef, sauerkraut, homemade grain like mustard on top of a hamburger patty. So go check out Tasty Burger if you want to get your little corned beef fix for St. Patrick's Day.
Excellent. And what else is happening over at MassBytes.com?
Oh, like I mentioned, we're going to have like a video up soon. It should be available next week. We're going to have Chris Jensen from Oilhead, also a bunch of bullshit on Tuesdays. He's going to be writing about burritos. We have a new beer person, LA. She's cool. I just got 3 new writers on board. I'm still working out the details with them. So it's pretty cool. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up. In the springtime, we're going to be covering a chili pepper eating contest.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I'm so excited about that. I am very excited. So we'll have details soon about that, and yeah. So all I can say is happy St. Patrick's Day.
And where do folks go if they want to learn more? Check your stuff out.
I will go to MassBytes.com, MassBytes.com.
All right. Thank you much, Sarah.
And enjoy your free taco, Mom.
Yeah, really. Nicole's mom.
That was great.
That was awesome.
So
Yeah,
excited.
she was so cool. I was like, I got free tacos. Yay!
She's like, did I win? I'm like, yes. Just for that answer alone, you won.
Exactly.
I'll give you all the tacos.
Did I win?
Well, she got about 15 minutes of airtime,
Yeah,
too.
too.
Of repetitive conversation. That was
that
star
was
of the day.
Exactly. And now we're going to turn things over to our final guest for the show, Corinne Bernardi, the director of production for Together Boston, which is going to be kicking
Hi.
off in like 2 weeks.
Yep, starts on April 2nd.
All right.
And runs till the 8th.
Very cool. So if folks don't actually know much about this, what is Together Boston?
Together Boston is the website, togetherboston.com, for the Together Festival, which is New England's art, music, and technology festival. We're trying to, it's our 3rd year this year, and finally getting it right, we think.
Sooner or later, right?
Sort of. Yeah, eventually we figure
We're
it out.
getting there.
Yeah, but it's basically a way to get. There's a lot of different music scenes in Boston, obviously, and there's a lot of different electronic music scenes, and people. It's kind of still a small town, and people were kind of running in similar circles, and not. There was crossover, but there was no like official way of kind of communicating that that sort of community to people. So Together was just a way to kind of take all of these people that were somehow involved in it and put them all in one place and try to use everybody's resources to kind of hopefully make people aware of things that maybe they weren't interested in before but now know about.
Excellent. And you've got an event happening on April 5th at church.
Yep, on Thursday at church.
Yep.
That's it's almost more of a local showcase. So
Okay, cool.
I know. So a lot of people were asking me how they can get on the bill for Together, and I'm production, not booking. But I was like, well,
That won't stop them from asking.
Oh gosh, no, it's no. And
You're
must
kind
get-
of in charge. That's all
yeah,
they need
like,
to know.
hey, you, get me on that show. So then, there were a lot of people that I really do think are very talented and should have an opportunity to do that. And I was able to get a venue through Alex Maniatis, who is the booking director. And he said, hey, I have this place that's open on Thursday. Do you want to put on a show there? And I was like, oh, yeah. So it's going to be 4 local acts. Synac does a lot of kind of more of experimental music. And in addition to that, there's visual components to it. Jennifer McLean does films video, and then they run it through. And I'm going to mess this up because I have no idea what it is. But it looks really cool, and it sounds really cool. It's like they do a lot of Max for Live and Jitter production, and she basically wrote a code to do all this stuff. They're freaking geniuses. So they're going to do kind of an opening set, and then Scilab is like a local kind of jam band, psychedelic rock-ish thing, and they're going to be keeping the party going. And then Conti, who's like one of the he's
Yeah,
such a
we
fun
know
show,
that guy, yeah.
So he's going to
Yeah.
be doing the headlining set with special guest appearance by Casey Desmond, who's
very cool.
So
He's
that's-
talking about Casey.
yeah.
weird.
So I mean, I'm really excited. I really love all these people personally, and I love their music, and I'm really psyched to be working with them, and hopefully it doesn't make them all hate me, because sometimes working with people and being friends with them doesn't work. But I think this is going to be great, and really focusing on not only the local but the visual component of it, because it's really all of them have just such a unique kind of look and image, and I just think it's going to be. I'm calling it a psycho circus, but I don't really know.
That's a good name. Yeah, we'll call it that one.
Well, that pretty much describes the magic room. I was just there last night with Casey's
Everywhere
dad.
you look, you're like,
I took a picture of the scariest clown I've ever seen last night at the magic
Yeah,
room.
but Psycho Circus is taken. I think Kiss did that. Like,
the hell with that.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever heard of Kiss.
We'll do it better.
yeah. I'm not going to say anything, because then I'm going to walk outside and get my butt kicked.
Yeah.
I told you in there.
By 4 guys in face makeup.
Gene Simmons is actually waiting outside. What are you saying about me?
I'm pretty sure you can take all 4 of them now they're old.
They're getting up
I
there.
threw my back out.
We're gonna rock off my brittle old man hip.
Oh my gosh.
Gene Simmons has done a lot of drugs. He's probably not too fast anymore.
Actually, Gene wasn't the druggie.
No, that's
Gene's
true.
the
I
one
think
that's
he
just
was.
like been with 3,000 women.
That's what it is. He's the one, yeah.
Well,
so
then
he's got
he's-
syphilis.
Yeah. And he's going to walk with a limp anyway.
That's a good line.
Wow, that's great.
What were we talking about? There's a
I have
festival
no
or
idea.
Hey, Together Festival is coming up.
It's a festival.
I'll tell you what we're talking about next.
And,
Keep us
and
focused. Keep
you've
us focused.
actually been part of this since like the very beginning.
Yeah,
so
I was one of the first people involved in, because I had known a couple of them, and there was an email that got sent out, and we still have it and look at it every once in a while because it's kind of funny to read.
Why did we do it?
But it was sometimes we are asking ourselves what are we doing this for. But it was sent out to all these people that were involved, and it said David had sent it out and said maybe I was thinking about this, and let's get together and see if we can do this. We got we're working on some really good bookings, and we just need to see, since none of us have ever done this before, we're kind of figuring it out as we go. And I started as mostly the volunteer coordinator is what it turned into, which I was horrible at, because I'm just horrible at that. What I'm good at is being like the bummer in the room that's like, so we want to have this great DJ. Do we have the equipment? Is it hooked up? Do we have power for it? How about needles for the turntables? The things like that. And so now I'm basically running back and forth to get our headquarters set up, which is on Mass Ave, right near the Clear Conscious Cafe. And I forget what it used to be, but yeah, we're going to be opening that next week sometime, probably Thursday.
Cool.
And we're going to have the get together there, which is like our record expo vendor fair thing. It's got great traffic. It's huge, and all of our panels and stuff. So
nice.
I'm kind of setting that up to put, again, a power. It seems to be, they should just call me the power expert, but I'm just going to have basically it set up so we can run our machines and do video and live streaming, and it should be a good time. So it's open to the public next week. You can just come by and say hey and listen to some music. There's a full DJ lineup there, and we'll have some snacks from our sponsorship folks. And
Ooh,
maybe
sponsors.
Yes.
We love sponsors.
All right, I'll come for the snacks.
Yes. All right.
What kind of snacks?
Well, I don't know if they are delivering it, but we've got pretzel crisps. We've got Red Bull as a sponsor, and Red Bull.
You mentioned Red Bull's your sponsor, and they're giving something away.
Yeah, you're all about it.
I am.
You'll have a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Looks
You know,
like
the
you had
founder died today. That was a sad story.
Oh no.
It looks like you had 1 million sponsors last year based on the banner that's behind.
Yeah, we
this
had.
crowd
There were a
picture.
lot of people that jumped in, and we've got just people are really excited about it, I think, and I'd like to think it's not just because they're like, ooh, target market,
Yeah.
demographics are looking good in this
Ooh,
area.
we can sell things.
Yeah, but now we've got obviously the Dig has been a sponsor
That's
since
right,
the
yeah,
beginning.
yeah.
We've got I got my little Astralworks is actually signed on to be a sponsor this year, and we've got Yelp, and we've got all kinds of Ustream. It's just a great crowd of people, and they're really involved in just trying to make things work. It's not just here, put my logo on this thing.
Sure. Yeah.
They want to actually get involved, and a lot of them are letting us know ways that they can help us, and we can help them.
That's cool. Now you mentioned the Dig has actually been a sponsor since like the beginning.
Yep.
Do you have a lot of others who have been around for a while?
I don't know. I'm not the sponsor.
She's the
I can
does
tell
production.
you how many times.
Okay.
We had a Rain mixer at that was one of our sponsors. They brought in
Nice.
a fantastic mixer. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be flip, but yeah, there's a lot of honest to God, there's so much to do that a lot of us are kind of like just doing our own thing, and then we'll have panicked calls or meetings when we're trying to figure out where we all need to connect, because again, it's just a lot of people trying to bust ass and get their stuff done. So I kind of have my head down as like, need to gear, need to pick up artists at airport, need to figure out where wireless can come from, things like that. But
Well, as
yeah.
you said, though, the first couple of years, you don't even know what you don't know yet, and that's
Yeah.
the scarier part. At least now you know what you're getting into and where to look. you know?
Yeah, it's definitely everything you do something this size, you're gonna have a gotcha, and it's a lot of you're relying on a lot of different people and a lot of different things to fall into place when they fall into place. And there's always things like, oh, guess what? The artist didn't get through the border because their visa's messed up or something like that, and you're like, oh, well, that's
Well,
stinks.
well, damn.
This is what makes for great books and movies, though.
Yeah.
years later.
Exactly.
Yes, the after the music is, or whatever, behind the music,
Yeah.
after the breakdown.
Anything that causes you
intervention,
heartache is
whatever.
what we call heartache is some movie director's great story.
Exactly. It's fodder for the next VH1 special.
Matt's just taking notes so he can make a movie.
Yeah,
out of
exactly.
it.
He's like, oh
It
yeah.
goes bad.
Yeah, well, we've got a whole cast sitting out there, so.
Yeah, we actually have actors and directors and everything here tonight to make that movie.
Yep.
Ooh, weird combination then. Now, Corin, aside from the insane things that you already do, the 6 million and one jobs you already have.
Yeah.
You're also a musician.
I'm a DJ.
DJ, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to, step on any musicians' toes.
Okay.
But yep, I actually DJ as Punketta Doily. I've been doing this for a long time. Long enough that cassette tapes. Remember mixes on cassette tapes? Yeah, I used to do those. I used to do those. And now I'm DJing actually tonight at Cult, which is at Machine Nightclub, which is right on Boylston. And yeah, I've been doing that for about a year, and just kind of I'm trying to get more production aspects to it, which is definitely one of those things that I start noticing when it's just other people's music. It's like, oh, it's good, but I wish you did this. Like, well, you can do it yourself then.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been spending all my time on.
Cool.
And it's not lots of sleep, just
Sleep's overrated.
The Red Bull's all great.
You know what? Coffee and Red Bull, mix it together.
Oh yeah.
You will never sleep again.
I just read a recipe for Four Loko on somewhere, and it had. It was I don't know if I'm up for that, but
Makes you hyper, knocks you out at the same time.
great, awesome. That's gonna go well.
Well, why don't we take a break and actually I'll listen to some of your music.
Excellent.
And this is Black Asteroid.
Yep.
All right. Here we go.
OnRegularRadio.com, Boston's best online radio.
This is Citywide Blackout on regularradio.com. And folks, we have Together Boston in the house.
Hello.
And we're actually going to have him on next week, too.
Yep.
So a two-nighter.
So you can ask him about the sponsorships.
Yeah, okay. Well, totally bucking about that.
Oh, he will give you more than you ever wanted to know.
Oh, jeez.
I bet you.
So let's talk about past togethers.
Yep.
So what have been some of the highlights from some of the past years?
It kind of all depends on what you're interested in as far as music. There was some awesome demos that were done by Dubspot over at I'm totally blanking on where they were, but they're not a sponsor this year, so it's okay. But I mean, that was awesome because they would just bring in some of these great DJs, and you'd be able to ask them questions, and they'd give demonstrations of how they do what they do, and they've just been, they're really great at explaining it, obviously, because they're training. So I think that was kind of one of the unique things that you don't get from just going to a show or going to a couple shows in a row, because ultimately, people can just go to a bunch of the nights and not make it or put together that it's a festival, when what we're trying to do is have a little bit more of an educational component. Sorry, I'm talking with my hands. I'm knocking things over on the desk.
Breaking stuff, smashing microphones.
That's all right. No one can see it. It's radio.
That's all right. It'll drop. Yeah, well, when the stuff falls off the table, I think that matters. And then we have some great movie screenings. We got the, the Chemical Brothers movie. What the heck is the name of it? DARP. I can't remember the name of it now.
Stalin, I'll Google.
Yeah, it's okay. Good idea. So we've got some movie screenings that are going on. Actually, 3 movie screenings are happening in the afternoons. We have panel discussions. One's Beyond Ramen, which is like from people that are kind of picking up in the music business and actually making money doing music. How do you get from that point where you're starving to death and need food and eating ramen all the time to getting contracts and kind of protecting yourself in that manner?
But we love ramen.
I do love ramen, but you want to get beyond ramen and add some protein to it.
Mac and cheese?
Probably. Mac and cheese,
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
You know what? Leftover steak and cheese, put it into your macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah, it's
Big time.
It's really good.
You
It's
guys
really
are
good.
making me hungry.
Sorry.
Actually, they're making me remember college.
Yeah.
And the protein was like the chicken puck you stole on Monday. So.
Oh God.
You remember college? Wow. You tried hard enough.
And I went to UMass Amherst, and I remember college.
Wow. Amazing. You remember anything.
That's a UMass Amherst thing because my sister calls them chicken pucks.
Well, they were chicken pucks. It was like a little chicken sandwich, but it was shaped exactly like a hockey puck and had about the same consistency. But at like 2 a.m, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank God for Tupperware.
That's about right.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Is that not what we were talking about?
I think we were kind of getting off of that topic, but that's all right. We also had some great panel discussions last year, but they were a little bit farther out there in the northeastern campus, so it was a little bit more difficult to get to, I think, for people. So now they're right on Mass Ave. Like the bus dumps you out right there, and there's parking in the back. I also like there's competitions that went on, the producer competition, which is like somebody who we put up stems or bits of songs from other acts that are local, and people would remix them, and then there's a great group of judges that it's trying to figure out kind of who's worthy of kind of picking to be the best and featuring on our compilation.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a mix contest to try to get people who are bedroom DJs. Everyone's a DJ, but everybody can be a DJ in a room without other people there, but it's a little different to get a chance to play in front of people. So what we're trying to do is take those people that are really doing great kind of behind the closed door and say, well, that was a great mix. You win the contest. Now come out and play for people. And
get on stage.
And the movie that I was talking about before is by Chemical Brothers is Don't Think. And there's another one about the Electric Daisy Carnival that's... You want to look that one up too? That's
keep stalling, Google.
Speaking of which,
value add.
I might as well mention this. We have a mobile app now that's so you'll be able to figure this stuff out when I'm not sitting here. It's togetherboston.com/events.
Mm-hmm.
It's being adjusted for better viewing on Android phones, but it works really well on Blackberries and iPhones. So we had these big programs last year. And they were great. They looked nice, but it was just not something you could roll up and put in your pocket. So, if you're interested, we have it up right now. And you can check out. We have stuff starting on. There's a Hack Together event that's happening on Sunday, starting on Sunday and ending on Monday, which is basically a bunch of artists getting together for 24 hours and building something crazy.
Ooh.
Which should be, I have no idea what to even expect, which is kind of the fun part.
Yeah.
And that's over at the Artisans Asylum in Somerville.
Oh, great.
And then starting from there, it'll give you all the daytime events, all the evening events. There's all ages shows. There's 18 plus shows. There's stuff that we're trying to do that's free. There's things you can buy passes at the headquarters next week. There's VIP that gets you into Rise, and then there's a regular pass that gets you into most of the events. There's some events that are satellite events, or if there's capacity issues. But for the most part, anything that's a Together festival event, if you can get there before the place fills up, then you're in.
Not bad though. All ages shows, free shows.
Yep.
All ages, especially. Those are so hard like to come by. So that's a good thing.
It's a tough town to do that in,
Yeah.
because you have to. If you do something like that, you're asking the club to give up. They can't do something after that.
Yeah,
It's like,
sure enough.
"Hey, do you want to make money on booze tonight, or have a show for 17-year-olds? I don't know. So yeah, so it's a tough town, but the venues are really great working with us, and
Yeah.
so we're hoping that more people are hearing about it, and more people are putting in some input from last year. We're trying to develop a little bit better, range of music, and just get people involved that are interested in music around here that weren't just going to clubs all the time.
Exactly. And you have volunteers, of course. Those are like the backbone of what you guys do.
Oh my gosh, we could not manage anything if it wasn't for the volunteers. So there are people that are, and almost everybody that I know of now that's kind of come into the committee that kind of puts it together has been doing volunteer stuff on the side, or started running around, because I'd call my roommate and be like, oh my God, can you go pick up this person? Oh God, can I just drop them over here for an hour so they can get ready, and then before they go to our show, because I got to go over there, or whatever. Everybody's just kind of calling their roommate's brother's sister, and they're letting us borrow gear. They're taking things back and forth between the clubs. So there's a huge group of people, especially a lot of students that are just, what can I do? And it's almost hard to keep up with their energy, because like you want to give them something to do, but I don't know what you need to do, because I don't know what's going on at the moment.
I'll let you know when something breaks.
Yeah.
You can fix it.
But
Something like explodes.
Just things like people doing kind of volunteering for the AV job. So
Sure.
when you have different acts going on that are all using equipment that isn't theirs, somebody else to be the person who's working at the club or working with the sound guy to make the plugs go into the right thing, so the artists don't have to worry about it, or don't have to worry that it's mixed weird or whatever. So it's just, as we keep going, we just figure more and more things out, and we can be more and more specific about what kind of things we need somebody to do, because if you're not a music person, we can't ask you to go, will you go set up the sound for this act that's coming in? No, that's not gonna work.
No.
No, but they can, help us flyer, or help
Exactly,
us get the word out to their
And that is
their
just
friends.
like so central, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, and it's just word of mouth. I think a lot of people,
Exactly.
just saying to a friend, I'm going to go to this show, do you want to go? As opposed to having 80 million Facebook invites come through, or, you know what I mean? Things that people aren't going to, nobody cares. It's just too much overload.
Yeah.
And it's only when your friends are talking about, oh, I want to go see the show. Is it this night? You should go. You should check out this site. You should check out this meeting, or this demonstration, or whatever. That's what will get people to go, is a recommendation from somebody that they trust.
all right, cool. All right, well, that about wraps up for us. Corin, thank you very much,
Thank you
of course.
so much for having me.
And can you give us the where, the when, the website?
Yep. So it's togetherboston.com is the website. Togetherboston.com/events is the mobile site if you want to see just more about what's going on each day that you're able to. And the headquarters is right in Central Square. It's a 579 Mass Ave. So it's right, there's one of the outbound bus thingies right there. We get some very interesting visitors, but that's going to be open next week. So if you're interested in learning more about it, just come on by, and we'll have snacks and Red Bull. So
You're going to see Matt there every day.
Yeah.
you can't stay there. You have to.
Matt, you got to go home eventually.
Red Bull. All right. I was told there'd be punch and pie.
No punch, no pie. Sorry.
That's another South Park.
Wow,
reference
not too
today.
bad. Twice in on one show. We bring it back to South Park.
Exactly.
All right, and big thanks to Sorry?
We should get them to sponsor us.
Ooh, there you go.
There we are.
And big thanks to all of our guests of the show. Brian Lewacki, local comedian, all the way from Nantucket. And then Michael Hensley doing his CD release show on April 13th. Got that one right this time.
At the Alley.
Yep.
At the Alley, yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jonah Lives.
Jonah Lives, yes.
Yeah.
And that is going to be on the 22nd of April.
Yeah, you'll see us there.
At
Road trip.
Cinema World.